This video is brought to you by Squarespace. Hi, we're Stephen, Jess, and little Hunter, a family who packed up their home to move full-time into a van to travel around Australia. Last episode, we made the massive drive through the Northern Territory to arrive in one of the most special parts of the entire country. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the heart of Australia. We've just woken up just before sunrise at Uluru. What a view to wake up to.
She spotted me. Hunter. Bye-bye.
This cold weather is catching up to us. I remember when I was a kid, I don't know, about 6 or 7 years old, and my brother would always come with these wise words of advice, and he says, if you went into the scorching hot desert, would you need to bring a jumper? And of course, being a kid, I was like, no, why would you? It is currently, just checking the weather, 4 degrees. Welcome to the middle of Australia, everybody.
I got a real good feeling I can finally trust. It's like the whole sky opened up, gave me a real good reason to enjoy it. Because I got a real good feeling, yeah, things are looking up.
So if you're looking for a place to get away from all the major cities, I definitely recommend coming out to the Red Centre because this is as far away as you can get. I think the closest city right now is Adelaide, and it is a 16-hour drive away.
Woke up at 5 p.m. today. Streetlight sunshine in my face.
We've actually never walked the base of Uluru, and I did not think that the first time I was going to walk around the base was going to be with a pram and with a stuffed emu. So everyone, welcome to Uluru. This place is basically the icon of Australia.
This morning, we've come to the base of Uluru, and the camera isn't doing it any justice, but they say that Uluru is taller than the Eiffel Tower, just to give you an idea of just how massive this rock is.
And though it is taller than the Eiffel Tower above ground, Uluru is basically like an iceberg. Underneath us, it keeps going down for 2.5 kilometers.
See this little black strip right here in the middle of the frame? That's actually the original color of Uluru. The red stuff that gives it the unique look, that's rust. And in the wet season, these are little waterfalls. If you're lucky enough to get here to see it raining, that would be a pretty cool sight to see. So the traditional owners have called Uluru home for 30,000 years. And this is kind of cool. If you have a look, it almost looks like a little bit of a wave here. This was a men's cave, so the men's would come out here, they'd light fires, they would eat, they would tell stories. And I can see why they'd pick this place. If I was sheltering from the rain or the weather, this looks like the perfect spot. Where's the big red rock? It's dead.
Oh, peekaboo. You're probably all wondering where this little emu obsession came from. On the way here, we stopped off at a petrol station and they had emus there, and Hunter was obsessed while Stephen and I were terrified.
Okay.
Off you go.
Alright. Oh!
Steve!
It like bit me! Can we not walk towards the world's scariest bird?
Do it! Do it! Do it! Just try. Just not be too close to Hunter. Come on! Do it!
You do
it!
They look... Seriously?
Oh!
Look at their eyes. They want to eat me. This is going to be a fun way to see the sunset today. Okay, you guys know us. We love seeing what we're exploring from the air. And honestly, we are so thankful we booked this last-minute sunset flight over Uluru and Katajuda. Don't worry, we'll show you Katajuda tomorrow. 1, you get some pretty epic views, and 2, well, it's kind of this built-in babysitter as the hum of the helicopter puts Hunter straight to sleep. Hunter, one day you will catch these views. What makes this little rock so special in Australian eyes is not only the cultural significance, but at sunset you can get a rainbow of colours. From deep reds and oranges, and being up in the air, it felt like you had the whole place to yourself with a front row seat to the show.
Slept through Uluru, but woke up back in time to check out the helicopters again. So we've come back into the park, and you're probably wondering, why have you come at night? Can you even see anything? Steve, turn around. So I think Hunter is going to have very high standards for Christmas this year. After seeing this many lights, I'm getting nervous. I can tell you now, Hunter, I don't think 50,000 lights is going to be fitting into Cooper.
So we are currently surrounded by 50,000 of these lights. It takes up 12 acres. What's even cooler is that each one of these lights were individually blown, like by the glass, which is just makes it even more amazing. This is the largest light installation by solar in Australia and the second largest in the world. We just wanted to say a massive thank you to our longtime friends of our channel, Squarespace, for teaming up with us on this video to help keep us going on the road as we lap around Australia. So if you are new around here, Squarespace is the amazing all-in-one platform where you can easily put together a website or blog. We just recently completely redesigned our blog. You have to check out flyinthenest.tv. It's built on Squarespace, and send a massive thank you and thumbs up to Jess for doing it so easily for us. So if you are new around here, make sure you head to squarespace.com/flyinthenest so you can design your own blog and get 10% off your first order of a website or domain. Now let's head back to the travels. So I've only ever owned 2 cars in my lifetime. One was a 96 Honda Civic, and nothing ever went wrong with it. It was the smoothest, easiest car to drive. And number 2, Cooper, which is a diesel van. No experience with this, and I just saw on my little screen beep and saying, I need to add a thing called AdBlue into diesel. So let's see how this goes. Little fun fact about me is I'm really bad at reading instructions. I feel like this is something that should be read properly because it can be super corrosive on the engine. Remove the blue cap, screw the bottle into the AdBlue filler neck, pull the bottle away from the vehicle to open the valve and start filling. Oh, fancy. It's like built for it.
Wow.
See, look, like it's got a thing that connects in there and then it locks itself in. Sorry, Hunter, you're not born with a dad that's a very good mechanic or a mechanic at all.
Luckily, Mum knows exactly what to do. Windscreen stuff. It shows like how many bugs you get that you have to fill up like a whole thing. Wow, we used up heaps. Good.
Good whack.
I love how we just
Where's the
filled up
baby?
windscreen stuff and we're excited about it. Come here, you little cheeky.
Running out of
Come here, you little cheeky. Cheeky. people come out here, I feel like the only thing they know is Uluru, but there is a place just as amazing. It is called Katajuda. We've just arrived. And just to put it into perspective, Uluru is just over 300 metres high. This place, the highest point, is over 500 metres. She's like, I've seen so many amazing rocks on this trip.
Let's go down, come on down.
So there's a couple of walks you can do around the area, and the one that we've chosen is called Walpa Gorge. And the reason we chose it is because this place is quite unique. It is a water source for the area, which means it is a good spot to check out rare native plants and animals. We look tiny.
I know, Hunter feels small. Don't worry, Baba, we look and feel just as small. Can this camera even give the perspective of how big this is?
So high up.
One of Hunter's shoes from either pair.
Luckily we lost one left and one right. So, yeah, you're a fashionista, girly.
So we are currently in the dry season here in the Northern Territory, thankfully, but there's just a little bit of a puddle left from the wet season. And no rock wallabies.
I see gold in the air, in the promise in the streams. I see love in our hearts, the futures in our dreams. It's a tunnel kind of
Yeah, it's a helicopter.
and I straight like a hound dog, but I'ma come back when she calls. When she calls, I'll come to her. When she calls.
It feels so surreal right now. Ever since I had little Hunter, I always imagined where would she first learn to walk? And here we are right in front of Uluru, and I'm just watching little Hunter running around and loving life. Come on, girl. Lift it.
The absolute joy in becoming parents this past year has been watching little Hunter grow and slowly learn new things.
Oh my gosh, you rolled!
From the first time she gained the strength to lift up her head, to convincing her to crawl with the TV remote.
Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness, so close. It's like a lift up approach. Good girl. Come on. Oh. Oh my gosh, this is heat. Oh, good girl, little bunny.
Hi, Mama, you're doing so good. You're walking. Loving your first steps in my shirt. Wow, you're doing so good. So with our love of travel and our love of Hunter, seeing her learn to walk in front of the heart of Australia made today so special.
It feels so weird having a little one that can walk. Look, here you go. Always on a big adventure with this one. You busy? Okay. Doesn't have a time for us now. Always off. It's funny because with Uluru, it's one of those places where the sunset is amazing. But what is really beautiful is once the sun is completely gone. Because once it's gone, the rock, it almost glows. Wouldn't you say, Steve?
I would say.
So I've never been at a spot where you're just waiting and the sun is setting right now and it does look beautiful, but we are waiting for the sun to completely be gone. Waiting for Uluru to light up. Where's Emu? Where's Emu? And where's Koala? And where's Wombat? I'm attempting to make a Vietnamese spring roll. Ready? Oh, what do you think, Steve? Kind of doesn't look like the shot, but any food goes with this view. Let's just say that.
Look how epic. That's... Wow.
I've always dreamt about taking my kids to this place for sunset. It just feels surreal having little Hunter here running around. And she's about to try. It's my mummy's food, of course. I can't believe it. This is just amazing. I don't think you're going to even be able to bite into this.
It's hard to explain if you're not from if you're not from Australia.
Every time she thinks we're very strange people.
Yeah, she thinks you guys are so strange in the form of the camera. But if you guys aren't from Australia, it's so hard to describe just how incredible this place is. So for Hunter to really just start properly walking here, yeah, I know you did. I saw your walks. It's just amazing. I have to do it. I cannot think of anything more Australian. Having a Tim Tam for dessert in front of Uluru. Wow, this has been an absolutely incredible week. We actually only meant to stay for 3 nights and we extended for a full week. This is the first time we've had free time to extend, I suppose. It's been absolutely amazing. If you
We've
guys...
just been coming out every afternoon and enjoying the sunset. It has been amazing. And Hunter, she's had a lot of walking practice. I feel like she's becoming a pro.
She's having the best sleeps as well. I couldn't imagine the calories that this one is burning, being so small.
Well, she's
and
eating a
walking.
lot more now.
But I hope you guys enjoyed this. We actually have some pretty fun videos coming up, which we'll let you know all about. We need to get this crazy one to bed. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
See you guys next time.
Bye.